Hey everyone, I'm your host, Dr. Bob Lee, and you're watching Open. It's that live interactive program that brings the Bronx and New York City straight to your TV set. You can stay connected to us through social media at BronxNet TV. Leading things off, our first guest is an award-winning actress, writer, producer, director, and dancer, and the founder of M.A.A.T Films. She joins us to speak about her film production company and shine light on upcoming projects. So please welcome to the show, Nadhege Ptah. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Welcome, Dr. Bob Lee.
How are you? What have you been doing? I haven't seen you in about a couple of years now.
Oh, God. The last 2 years, we all had to figure out how to be creative and learn to pivot and do things differently.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say before the world had to be at a standstill and have to face an epidemic, I was finishing up my last film festival for Paris Blues in Harlem, which you were in, and you did a fabulous job as the drunk man.
Oh,
who can rhyme, right? So I think my last festival we did about 23 film festivals for Paris Blues in Harlem.
Yeah.
And it was in New Orleans. And then the following year I decided to take a vacation on my solo return, which is my born day. And then I returned and there was this discussion of Corona. I was out of the loop in terms of the news and everything. And I returned and 2 days later, the world shut down. I made it by the skin of my teeth.
Yeah. Wow.
But I had an audition, which was not weird, but I arrived, when I arrived back to New York from Guadeloupe, I had an audition the next day for Showtime for City on the Hill with Kevin Bacon and Aldous Hodge. And I did the audition. They wanted someone who could speak Haitian Creole and to play this immigrant. And my family is from Haiti. So I was like, yeah, I can do that. And to have a convincing accent.
Yeah.
So I auditioned and then I came back outside and it wasn't too far from Trader Joe's on 72nd and Broadway. Yeah. And I couldn't understand why there was a long line because I was so out of the loop from the news, what was happening. And I said, forget it. I'm not going to Trader Joe's. And I went home and then kids came home and they're like, mommy, mommy, mommy. And I'm like, my mind couldn't process what is happening? Because I'm relaxed. I just came back from vacation, the sun, the beach, good food.
Yeah.
And then I don't watch the news, but then my husband's cousin, who was there from Virginia, because she was assisting with watching the children while I was away. And then the news just happened to be on and entertainment industry shut down, sports shut down. And I was like, whoa, I better pay attention. What is happening? So I didn't think anything of it in terms of the audition. I said, well, forget it. I will never hear from them. And miraculously, actually during the shutdown, months later, it said I landed the part.
There you go.
Yeah.
Now, what did you have your monologue? How did you sound? I'm curious to see how you would sound. In
terms of the accent?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't remember the lines, but let me see. Let me see. What did I have to say?
But they wanted.
Okay, I remember that line. Toussaint is his middle name. Toussaint, because they were saying Toussaint or call him some other name. But if you want an accent, I can speak an accent like my mother, because she still has the accent and she's been here for many years. Like my mother calls Ethiopia, she goes Ethiopia. It's like, no, mom, it's Ethiopia. We're going to Ethiopia. We like to go to Ethiopian food, so it's Ethiopia, or instead of saying buffalo, she says buffalo. Buffalo. Yeah. And the is always pronounced with the D, they, duh,
Right.
because.
So tell me, what inspired you to become a multidisciplinary artist, actress, producer, etc.?
Wow. Actually, my first artistic discipline was dance, and I didn't see myself doing anything outside of that.
Yeah.
I think I got derailed because of family expectation, like, oh no, you're going to be a doctor or something, like not a dancer. So I majored in psychology and got my master's in psychology, but I reached a crossroad and I went back to the arts, and I wanted to do dance and drama in high school, and I had to choose one. So this was my opportunity to study drama, right? After graduate school, because I'm
Drama,
like,
psychology. I think it all makes
it all, yeah. So I decided to study drama since I already had the dance training.
Uh-huh.
And then from then on, it was I had an audition for all female cast, and we had to write our own piece.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a writer. I'm not going to do this. I mean, but I had to.
You learned right
And,
away, right?
well, I wrote poetry. I just didn't claim it. You know, it was a thing where there's this perception of what writers are based on what society tells you. So I wrote poetry, and then I got reviewed for my work. And they reviewed me not only on my performance, but they reviewed me on my writing. And I said, oh, I said, I was like, oh,
here we go. That's another avenue.
This could be something there. And still, it took probably many years later where there was ideas brewing in my head. And then I wrote my first short film.
And nothing easy. To talk about some of the challenges, because they're going to move me right along.
Oh, yeah. Of course there's challenges because you have to learn the craft. You might have raw talent, but you have to learn the craft. So in learning the craft, you have to be okay with making mistakes. You have to be okay with failures. So, one of the things is, like, when you're honing the craft, is also identifying your voice. And once you learn it, you have to also let it go.
Let it go.
It doesn't so technical, so many failures along the way.
But failures, those failures, but then you come to your proudest moment. What was that? One of your proudest moments in this business?
One of my proudest moments in this business? Oh wow, there's many. I would say when I decided to enter the business and be an artist, I would say my proudest moment is achieving being able to be in a lot of the productions that I've been, from Color Girls, booking Reading Rainbow and having a tour Southwest and Midwest, and just unexpectedly not expecting that I would win awards. So that really shocked me. And I think when I produced my first short film in one of the festivals, I attended it was the last day. I just attended, and they were honoring people, and then my name got called, and I was totally shocked because I didn't expect it, So I would say my proudest moment is the achievement and the steps along the way.
In 30 seconds, you got, and that's beautiful. I love the way you're moving. It's going to get bigger, and better and better. What is M.A.A.T, M.A.A.T Films, and you have the upcoming events you'd like to share with us?
M.A.A.T Films, yes. There's it's actually Dodo TT, which was produced by M.A.A.T Films, is being screened at the Conch Shell Film Festival. And Paris Blues in Harlem, I forgot to tell you, since you are in it, we did get another distribution deal.
Woo!
Comcast for the Homestead Entertainment.
All right.
That was surprising because this is my second time with Comcast, which, NBC owns Comcast. So it'll be screening on their platform. And then we have another one, which is Quali TV.
Yeah.
Quali TV, which airs in most of the African diaspora market, Brazil, Africa. So we got a distribution deal with them. So this is we have about 4 distribution deals that happened with Paris Blues.
You are worldwide. All right.
Well, you know what? I really want people to know about Sam Hargress. You know, he
Uh,
transitioned.
right.
The pandemic. Unfortunately, because Paris Blues was his lifeline.
Yeah.
And I knew once that shut down, I was like, oh, and I tried to.
We need a whole hour to talk about this, but do you have a lot of this on your website?
Yes, I have it on my website. I have it on the social media platform, but I am embarking on putting the history on the metaverse
Oh,
world,
good. Okay.
which,
Let us know.
yes, I
But
will
let
let
us
you know.
know where you can go to the website, and then we can go from there. So
Yes.
give me a hard wrap right now, but give me the information on the website. You can put everything up there, and we can just follow you and do all the things that that you would like us to do, following your wonderful career.
Thank you. Thank you. A reflection of you, Dr. Bobley. You know, you
Oh,
have a wonderful career.
yes.
My website is www.maatfilms, MAATFILMS.net, or my name, www.nadegeptah.com, which is NADHEGEPTAH.com.
There you go.
And they're connected. So, yes.
Thank you. Nadhege Ptah and
Thank you.
M.A.A.T Films. Nadhege Ptah, multidisciplinary artist and founder of M.A.A.T Films. It's a beautiful thing. We're going to talk more, right? You always got to come back. You're always welcome.
Yes,
You have a seat at the table.
Thank you. Thank you. Please put some food there.
Everything's going to be set up. It's a table for two.
Thank you, my brother. Have a good
All right.
one.
You too. All right, we'll take a break right here. More open coming up next.